So you're thinking of selling your investment property and you're scared and worried about the taxes you have to pay. Well, here's some good news. You don't have to pay any. My name is Gorena. I am a real estate agent of 22 years. I help investors save money on taxes, find triple net properties, find properties that are either short-term rentals or long-term rentals that they're able to depreciate, and help them on their current taxes and future taxes. I'm going to do a series on 1031 exchange. This is my first episode. What we want to cover today is the 45 days. There's a lot of misconceptions that say that you have plenty of time or no time, but here's what it is. If you know you're going to sell a property, then you should get with a 1031 exchange expert. Not only the actual person that can set up the escrow account, that is 1031 exchange, but also find a broker that can find you properties, not only in one city, but in multiple cities. I can cover the whole state of Texas because I have a team of 152 agents and we're all over the place and we're ready to help investors find their properties. The 45 days are very crucial. If you set it up correctly beforehand, not after the fact, because a lot of investors call me 10 days before they're about to close. That's way too late. The best thing to do, we can do that, by the way. It's just terrible and stressful for you and the 1031 exchange expert and the listing agent that is on the house that you're going to purchase, and it's going to be a lot of strain on the agent that you're looking or using to sell your current property. But if you do it correctly, you actually go from the beginning to the end. You actually find a 1031 exchange expert, you actually fill out all the paperwork, you get it all ready, and then you put your house in the market. Now, while you put your house or investment property, it could be anything. It could be a warehouse, retail property, short-term rental, long-term rental. It can't be your primary residence. That's another misnomer. It has to be something that was an investment. You have 45 days once the house closes to identify up to 3 properties. So let me tell you what that means. Let's say you're trying to go from residential to commercial and you're selling a pretty nice beach house and you're tired of just renting it out or dealing with the short-term rentals and all that kind of stuff, and you want to jump into commercial. I'm a perfect person for you because I do both. I would get you with someone like Carl Pikus, and he's a 1031 exchange expert. We would set up all the documentation, we'd get everything ready. I'd put your house on the market on the beach, let's say in, Cinnamon Creek down in the Texas coast. And then we would probably start to shop on find something that you can buy with the difference of what you're gonna make. So if you owe a mortgage payment and let's say you're gonna walk away with $1 million, we go figure out where to put that $1 million. We should start shopping while you have the house on the market, but we would have to get very aggressive once the house closes. Because once that beach house closes, we have 45 days to identify up to 3 properties. Now, since we have $1 million in that particular case, we can find 3 different $1 million properties and then identify, meaning we tell the IRS in the first 45 days after you close, which ones we are considering. And by the way, you have to have the right paperwork done beforehand to do the 1031 exchange. So again, you need to contact me before you make all these decisions. Or we can find 1 property for $1 million, that's an option, and 2 other properties for $500,000, which would be the second option. So if we'd find 3 properties that are $1 million, so we can figure it out later. We can underwrite each one, figure which one's the best bet for you. We can find 1 at $1 million and 2 at $500,000, so we can either do option A or B. Or we can do 3 of them at $333,333 so that you go from 1 property into 3 properties. But all we have to do in the first 45 days is identify the properties and tell the IRS, like, hey, I'm going to put this money, you can't tax me on it, into that money, and I will let you know later what I decide. Now, there's other things that we're going to cover on the series, like, can I put debt against the $1 million and go buy $2 million? Can I only put $750,000 of my earnings and keep the $250,000 and go put it on red in Vegas? We're going to cover what the 180 days is after the 45 days. We're going to cover what type of properties we can do. Are they exact, similar, totally different? What are our options? And we're going to cover when you should start and how you should start. For more information or to get a consultation with me directly, I'm going to have a link here with my calendar so that we can talk about your current investment portfolio and how we can expand it or change it without having the IRS touch an actual penny of it for taxes.